headed to the bottom of the bottle. I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got in bed, I probably went it away. I ain't f***ing okay, I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck here for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Yeah, rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million cause that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family, from a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Whole life ever when I do nothing to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame, I don't wanna lose it. From the stage, trying to run my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. My team really not tame, I'ma never slow down, I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage, it's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. Slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a god mess. Hopeless, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down, trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Whole life ever when I do nothing to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. From the stage, trying to run my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. My team really not tame, I'ma never slow down, I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage, it's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. I'm headed to the bottom of the bottle. I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got in bed, I probably went it away. I ain't f***ing okay, I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck here for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Yeah, rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million cause that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family, from a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Whole life ever when I do nothing to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame, I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to run my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. Mind's ain't really not tame, I'ma never slow down, I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage, it's taking over. I'm a slave for you. Slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a god mess. Hopeless, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down, trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my devil, but I do not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame, I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to run my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. Mind's ain't really not tame, I'ma never slow down, I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage, it's taking over. I'm a slave for you. I'm headed to the bottom of the bottle. I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got in bed, I probably went into the way. I ain't f***ing okay, I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck here for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Yeah. Rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole damn week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family. From a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my devil, but I do not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame, I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to run my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. Mind's ain't really not tame, I'ma never slow down, I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage, it's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a god. Mess, hopeless, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down, trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Oh my devil, but I do not make moves.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there, dirt racers and dirt racers alike. My name is Jason here with Signature Esports, and we are live and in charge for some of the best racing you're going to see. We've got world-class drivers, we have professional drivers, we have drivers that will knock the socks out of this. It is a cash race, $500 up for grabs. It is an absolute masterpiece put together by our friends over Spring Madness. The Spring Madness Pro Invitational is getting ready to get underway, and tonight it is all about finishing first. First, second, and third are going to get payouts, but $500 is what's on the line, and we're going to see some racing. It's going to be a long race. It's going to be a good race. It's going to be racing. It's Eldora. That's what it is. Here's a look at what we've got going on. Eldora Speedway here for the Spring Madness Dirt Series, and this is the main event. The preliminaries happened Wednesday. We called them Thursday morning. This is a live event. The Julius Speed Shop here for CFMEsports.com. Hunt the Front podcast weather report shows you 8-lap heats, 12-lap mains, 124-lap feature, which means tires and fuel matter. The biggest part about Eldora, it's a big track, but the pace is going to have to be maintained, and somebody's going to come out on top. And I don't know who it's going to be yet, but it's going to be somebody who is going to deserve it. That's for darn sure. 81 degrees on the air temperature, 71% humidity, cloudy skies, 9-mile-an-hour wind, 74 degrees on the track temperature means that this thing is going to be tore up from the floor up, just under a half-mile length here at the Dirt Oval from Eldora. It is live iRacing, iRacing.com for your subscription today. I encourage you to set up and get out there and turn these laps because it's going to matter. It's going to matter to you because you can get to races just like this if you so choose to. It is an amazing night. Thank you to Mason Henderson Motorsports for giving us a follow out there on Twitch. Thank you to Donna for giving us a follow on Facebook. Thank you to Aaron Langley for the like and the share. Thank you to Warrior Racing for liking. Matt Swope, how you doing out there? Joe Garcia giving us a like as well. Thank you, sir. Much love to you. Brandon Barnhart knocking it out of the park. Jesse Edmondson, Joe Foxer out there. Everybody giving us all that absolute blistering love out there. Thank you to the moderators out there. Thank you to everybody out there giving us some love. Let's go Aaron Langley. Let's go to everybody. Brandon, you're killing it. Thank you to the new subscribers on YouTube. That's Best Stuff 12. Thank you very much. Thank you to everybody out there. I'm going to have timers are going to be going up. They're going to be all about the sponsors of this series. And boy, do we have some good ones. We have some mainstream iRacing sponsors that are out there when it comes to content creation and the people who get out there and talk about racing. Taylor, thank you for sharing the stream as well. The more shares, the more likes, the more follows, the more things that we get out there, the bigger the exposure, the bigger this event becomes, and the more we have when it comes to competition. I encourage you to do it. What else? Denisha, thank you very much for liking the stream as well. Much love. Let's go to the racers. I want to hear it. Let's go Aaron Langley. I want to hear about it. You guys keep cheering these racers on. You cheer them all out there. I want to see it. I want to hear it. I want to know what you guys are doing. Thank you very much for being in the stream. Thank you for everybody being out there. I like to communicate with you folks. If I can't get to it, I can't circle around to all your drivers. Well, it's going to be fast-paced racing. That's what this is all about, right? Super late models on the Dirt Series, and they're going to be they're running open setup. So everything's going to be dialed in and right here for the drivers. Fantastic time. But it can't happen without heat racing, right? Here's your starting grid for heat race number 1 here at the Spring Madness Dirt Series main event. Gets down to heat race number 1. Jordan Casey's going to have Brandon Barnhart to the outside on row number 1. Justin Sick, Matt Selby is going to make up row number 2. Kyle Carter, Aaron Langley, they're going to make up row number 3. The 14s are going to be knocking down the door. 114 of the 014. They're ready to go, right? Corey Sibley is going to have Colton Zimmer to his outside. That is your first 8 drivers in heat race number 1. Thank you to the love out there. Thank you to everybody for being out there. This one's going to be amazing. I'm ready for it. If you're not ready for it, well, then you're not ready for dirt racing. I'm telling you what, iRacing Pace Truck's going to lead them off of pit road here. It is the Eldora. It is this super showcase. It is the track that you can get out there and you can just time yourself with it. I mean, what a track this is. It wears to the bottom. It wears to the middle. You're going to see drivers run the wall. You're going to see drivers hooking the bottom side. Setups are going to be what they are, and these drivers are locked in and ready to go. I'm ready to go. And I tell you what, the first sponsor is going to be coming up for all of this. Well, he's absolutely amazing. And he sponsors the Green Flag. So that's what you're going to hear a lot about him. You're going to see the links. Make sure you go to those links and you give them follows and you subscribe to their channels. You go and you tell them that Signature Esports sent you over there. My name's Jason, and guess what? We got dirt racing on a Sunday night. Drivers are ready to go. I'm ready to go. You're going to be ready to go. Jaden Sheehan out there giving us some love. Much love to you. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. 42-6. Sorry, the 69 of the 6. We got numbers going to be all over the place. But we are Green Flag Racing here. Big send out of the corner. Casey out front. Barnhart's going to be second. Drivers rolling. Selby digs the corner, outside lane, side by side, 3 wides to get into turn 1. 8-lap heat. Selby slides up to the high side of the wall, crosses over to the 6. 6 back on the battle on the inside, 3 wide again. Barnhart, Selby, Sick, Justin Sick of the 15 down to the bottom side. Big push as they're still 3 wide. Casey walking away from the field right now. Can the 15 dig with the grip that's still left on the racetrack? 3 wide again, 2 by 2. Teammates all right in the middle portion of the racetrack. 6 up into the middle portion. There's the 6. Dig out of the corners. They drive down the middle lane, and they drop into turn 1. Big push out of the momentum here. That's a momentum killer right there for the 15 as teammates go to tackle that top 5. See out front, run to the high side. Selby's going to be in second. Selby back to the back to that higher lane groove. You see the a little bit of touch right there with the right rear. They're going to be rolling. This thing is still got a lot of grip and still still with a lot of debris everywhere. This thing hasn't really been worked in too much yet. And we're going to see this track go through different states. 6-11 side by side. Sorry, the 114 of Kyle Carter. That's what you see there. The 11 and then the 014 behind. 1-1-1-4 014. Langley in that 4 spot. Teammate Brandon Barnhart right behind. As they dig, there are going to be 2 laps to go here. The Jang on Twitch is your Green Flag sponsor. And once you go to twitch.tv/The Jang, go check them out. All about philanthropy and making iRacing better. White flag waves here for the heat as they run. Big full send momentum as Colton Zimmer rolls up 1 spot here. Corey Sibley is going to be right behind. And they are still running their fast laps. It is officially unofficial. Heat race number 1 goes to Casey. Selby's going to be second. Carter's third. There is Langley in 4th. Barnhart 5th. Sick, Zimmer, and Sibley. It's going to be your top 8 drivers. We will go into the starting grid for heat race number 2. Evan C. is going to be out there. The pro driver for iRacing is ready to rock and roll with Servito to the outside of the number 8 car. Stephen Gaines, Jesse Enterkin's going to be there in row number 2. Christopher Joy, Justin Brown in row number 3. Nick King will have Michael Kennedy in row number 4 to the outside. These drivers put on a good show last. We're going to put on another good show here in just a moment as they pace out of there. Big look at the sky out there. One of the best things about seeing what iRacing does here, well, it's just what the drivers do. Not just what the drivers do, but what all these fine folks do out here. And, of course, thank you to the people who love racing so much. Track is going to be reset for the warm-up. Thank you. I appreciate you. One of the big things that I love about iRacing is the fact that these drivers have a lot more talent than I do. That's the reason why I'm the voice behind all this. That's the reason why I put out the streams, because I like it. But I love watching them race. I love being a fan of racing. And I tell you what, 124 laps. Can you imagine putting 124 dirt lap tires out there? That's going to be insane. Watch that track state go to absolute berserk. Sunset is happening here for the drivers. They're working it. Top 3 payout for the feature. And it's going to be first gets 500, second gets 150, and third gets $50. $700 total of money being paid out today. Drivers bought their way in. They raced their way in. Sponsors put money out there. And a lot of it. One of the sponsors I wanted to make sure you hit on, the Hunt the Front podcast. They tell it like it is. They talk about everything racing as we go back to green flag racing here for the Pro Invitational. Heat race number 2 is Evan C. rolls down to the bottom side. Enterkin Gaines rolling 107 down in. Ooh, big sin for the 01. One dig to the corner, 07, full sent and held bound all the way down to the bottom side. Second lane running. This track is tearing itself up already. Justin Brown up 2 as they roll. 21 has the 32 to the inside. Joy, Servino trying to roll in as well. There's Servino right there. Paul putting some effort in on the outside. Big sent as they push. Fastest lap of the heat's going to be a 15.62 by C in number 33. Enterkin rolling in that middle portion of that higher groove. Finding the outside lane, 75 tenths of a second, goes to a full second as they work. And I tell you what, the 33 is on lock. 5 to go, make it 4 this time by. 1 of the 07 full on side by side, nose to tail, bumper to bumper action here as they go. They were close to being side by side on corner exit, but they cleared it out and straightened it out as they run their laps. Gains of the 07, Brown up 2, all the way to the bottom, hits the wall, slides up into the slipstream of the 07. 21 big moves, try to make more happen as the 32 digs a little bit more. Whoa, a little touch and go moment there for Servino. Nick King in that 7 spot. They get a little 3-pack here with 3 laps to go, trying to get a little bit better of a position as they would work. C's going to be out front down to the bottom side. Intricate of the 1, working the high side. Can he carry momentum? Trying to close in that gap late in this run. 1 1/10 of a second. Justin Brown down to the bottom side. He's got a little bit of momentum down to the 32. Brown gets into that air. Oh, man, I tell you what a good slider that was. White flag as they go around the final 2 corners. Evan C., the pro driver, going to have that outside position. Will he get in to the feature? 33 wins heat race number 2. Enterkin Gaines, Brown, Joy, your top 5. Servino, King, and Kennedy are going to be there in that next one as they get ready for heat race number 3. Everybody's going to make the feature, but I'm tell you what, these guys got to put on a show. Troy DeShong is going to be your pole sitter here for heat race number 3. Ethan Totter is going to have your outside pole position. Dylan Hauser, James Braswell Jr. is going to be there, row number 2. Joe Garcia, the legendary Joe Garcia, by the way. Just going to tell you that. He's a legend out there. Thomas Vickers is going to be there in the 23 to his outside. Scott Fritz in the 7. Going to be making up that final row on the inside. Drivers are locked and loaded. I am ready to go. More racing at it. Scott Fritz, thank you for the share on the stream. Thank you to everybody out there. If you haven't done so, like, follow, subscribe for more content. We do a lot of iRacing content. We do a lot of iRacing broadcasts. We do a lot of gaming stuff, reviews, and all kinds of weird things that get out there. But we love our community and we love what we do just as much as you guys love your racers. So congratulations on joining the stream. Thank you very much for being out there. Thank you to Jess, who is my moderator, and the Mrs. Signature out there. So be kind to her. She'll be kind to you, of course. Make sure that you get out there and have some love with it. Thank you very much to all the folks that have tuned in. But also thank you to, well, the Amish Ace. Twitch.tv/the Amish Ace. Amish_Ace. Twitch.tv/Amish_Ace. Go check him out. He's got a lot more followers than me because he does everything right, which is absolutely amazing. Go check these content creators out. They will put you and the feel goods and get you out there racing with them and get you out there having a good time. That's what it's all about. That's what iRacing's supposed to be about. It's about having fun and being some of the best people that you've ever imagined. So thank you very much to everybody for being out there. It's going to be a great series as it rolls. Green flag as they roll. We're madness. Drivers digging into the corner as they roll. Connor's going to be your race leader. Pass for the lead for Deshawn. Deshawn gets back out there. Going to dig down on the bottom side. Growing ticker now working. We're going back to this one. 3 to the outside. Deshawn to the inside. 3 to 11. There is the 3 on the outside. He's got the 1 on the car. He's got the Valvoline paint scheme. You see the 21 on the bottom there. That's the 211. 109 to the outside. Braswell full on onto the wall. Big momentum. Keeps out sailing. He's going around the outside. 211. That track's starting to wear in. 109 trying to clear on the outside. Gets the run. 211 out of the bottom side. 114. Here comes Garcia. Garcia on the inside of Vickers. Vickers putting in the time into the middle lane. 15.82 for the number 3 car here. As Ethan leads by about 0.6 of a second as they get around for a 4 to go. Braswell still trying to clear the 211, but there's the 23 behind. Thomas Vickers on the nose as we go. That's a lot of dirt action happening here. That track is really getting into the mix. Garcia right where he started, but still putting in the effort. 15.80, fastest lap of the circuit right now as he raced number 3 digs. 114 to the bottom. Crossover, 211 off the pace. He's got the 23 in tow. They get bumper to bumper. Garcia goes to 3rd. We are 2 laps to go here in heat race number 3. 3, 109, 14. All on board. And right now the 211 trying to rebound as a white flag waves. Vickers. Big issue there in the back portion of this one. And Tonner will take the last 2 corners. Ethan comes home with it. A full second lead as Braswell and Garcia will be 2nd and 3rd. Here's what happened real quick. These 2 tangled up here on corner exit, and the 23 unable to get back on the throttle there. He's got a broken right front. Unfortunate circumstances for the drivers. That's how the heat races will pile up. That's some action right there, right? That's what I'm saying. Nikki, thank you very much. I hope it looks awesome. Thanks for doing this. J-Train, much love to you. My broadcasts are great. Thank you very much. Much love to you. Come on, Brown, get past Gaines. Love it. Make sure you guys get out there and keep pushing. Keep pushing. Batting your anxiety as high as watching. I love it. You guys keep the chats going. I want to hear it. Concy coming up. How about your C-Main? It's going to be Brandon Barnhart, Christopher Joy, Scott Fritz, Justin Sick, your front 2 rows here. Servino's going to have Thomas Vickers out there, Colton Zimmer, Nick King, Dylan Hauser, Corey Sibley, and Michael Kennedy. That's going to make up this main. It is going to be amazing. I'm telling you. And Matt Julis C Speed Shop is going to get you there. They can get you there quick, fast, in a hurry. And the way you do that is you go to cfmesports.com and you buy you one of their current setups. You know why? Because it's going to get you there. It's going to get you there fast, especially on dirt. Drivers are gridding in. As we'll see, iRacing's, look at those pythons from that guy right there. Right there in the middle of it. The biggest pythons in all of iRacing. That is, they call him Barney. I've called him Fred. We call him Fred the Barney Flag Man. That's what we do, right? Why not? Vickers Hauser going to be sitting this one out. They'll start the tail end, I believe, at the last on the last one here. So we'll see what the main does as they get ready to form up here. We're going to have a tribute to all of you out there. That'll be our 4-wide salute coming up here for the feature. The warm-up, during the warm-up, they are going to reset the track state, and they're going to make sure that they get this track redialed back in. So you're going to see a 10-minute warm-up where these drivers are going to get out there and take the time where they can use the restroom, because 124 laps is a long way around this racetrack. And, well, basically, they're going to run, 62 miles. 62 miles on dirt. That's a lot of running. Pace track will lead them around. They're going to go green flag racing here for the Consi. Consi is going to be setting the field from basically your winner's back. And I like it. I like it whenever fields can run the Consi, because regardless of how many are in the Consi, this gives everybody just that little bit more grip, that little bit more grit. Because we're going green flag. Brought to you by The Jang. Twitch.tv/The Jang. Let's go. We are green again. Barnhart out front. Christopher Joy in tow. This will give them a chance to see what their setups do with a worn down track as well. It's one of the things that I like about what they're doing here. This track state is starting to wear in. That track is starting to get drivable, laying rubber down where it slicks off. That's where these drivers really find the edge of their vehicles. 6:32, 48, 15, 43. Sibley's going to be up 4 early for the 9 car. Sibley digs into the corner. Big full send moment as the 20 digs down. Colton Zimmer out there. Good to see Zimmer run 67-34 in the iRating. Strength of field for this entire. We'll show that whenever it comes to the field here. But the strength of field is going to be absolutely insane on this series. I love what we're seeing. There's the 20. Big dig to the 9 as they run. 1.3 back as Christopher Joy tries to carry the corner. There's the 6 of Barnhart, who was the first heat. The teammates all ran basically 3rd, 4th, and 5th in that series. 6:32, 48. That's your top 3. Look how close these guys and these drivers are running together. Barnhart out front. Quarter-second lead over the 32 of Christopher Joy. Fritz rolling into the middle portion of that high side, carries up near the wall and then exits with a little bit of a switch. That car trying to find more grip there, and you see it kind of they give a little bit of a wiggle on the exit. That keeps the corner speed up. That front splitter dragging the front ground. It's insane to see. Here's what it looks like as they go around on the static cams. 5 laps to go here in the Consi. Little wall tap for Christopher Joy. Little battle going on back here. Sibley and Servino in tow. Servino now with Michael Kennedy here, the 98. Those two having a little battle between themselves. Sibley, Colton Zimmer were side by side. 3 laps to go now. They've dialed it back in. Brandon Barnhart out front. 4/10 of a second. Closest battle we've seen for a minute. 2 to go here at Eldora in the main. Feature's going to be coming up shortly as these drivers push more out into the corner. 32 into the half-second distance here. Still a little bit of wall tapping going on. Something to think about whenever it comes to the tail end of this one. White flag waves. Final lap here in the main as Barnhart, Christopher Joy, Scott Fritz, your top 3 as they continue to push more and more. Any more ground to be made? Can he do more? Nah, not going to happen. Barnhart's going to win the main. Joy's going to be 2nd, Fritz 3rd, 6th, 4th. Zimmer, King, Sibley, Servino, and Kennedy, I believe, are going to come around and complete their laps. Dylan Hauser still got out there and ran some laps. Had to get that practice in, regardless of the situation. And he'll come around and complete some more laps. Vickers out there as they run. Drake Perry giving us a follow. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Here's that warm-up. That was an incredible main. Let's go to you guys. What a time that was. I do want to talk to Keegan. Keegan, if you're out there, I want to make sure that we talk to you about this series and what your plans are, because this has been absolutely amazing. Drivers are going to get out there. They're going to warm up, and they're going to have some fun. The strength of field on this one is absolutely legendary. Make sure you check out all the sponsors that pop up. Make sure you check out all of the series that pop up. Make sure that you get a part of all of the streams that we're a part of. And, of course, make sure that you keep tuning in. This has been amazing. And now you're changing everything because now the sun is gone. This track is going to change. It's going to be awesome. You know what I mean? It's going to be awesome. You can hop in once. How about during this one? let it rest those arms for a few minutes. Man, oh man, it's going to be insane. It's racing. We love racing. We love it all. Don't keep chatting it out up there. I want to make sure you guys do it. You know what the great thing about iRacing is that, yeah, we got a lot of money into iRacing, but one of the biggest things about iRacing is that it's not a real car. I mean, it's real racing, and these drivers have to have a lot of talent doing it. But can you imagine how many times, like, how expensive is it for you to fix your car? You know what I mean? At least this is the least expensive way to do it. It'll be awesome. You know what I mean? But I want to make sure people talk about it. Thank you to Amish Ace for getting out there and being a part of this. Thank you to, of course, Lunatic Designs. That's Keegan's business. Keegan's the one that had this master idea here to throw a lot of money out there. And I want to make sure that you guys go find him on Facebook and make sure that you get a hold of him on Twitch as well. Those guys are absolutely killing it. I want to make sure that we also thank every single driver out there for showing up and putting up their money to get out there and race, and so are these sponsors. They're making it look good and making it look seamless. How can 124 laps work? It's going to work all well. Stay off the wall, J-Train. I see it. You don't want to see that wall, right? You don't want to see that right rear get tore up. You don't want to lose that right front. These cars have a tendency to lose that right front tire very easily here, as Eldora is notorious for the wall, right? Notorious. That's what it is. All right, they're going to do their thing. I'm going to take a quick hydrate break, and then we'll get Keegan up here with us, and we'll talk to him about this race, folks. Listen in, and let's have some fun.
Headed to the bottom of the bottle, I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got in bed, I probably went into the way. I ain't f***ing okay, I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck in for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Yeah. Rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family, from a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my camera when I do nothing to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to run my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. My team really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage, it's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. Slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a god mess. Hopeless, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down, trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my camera when I do nothing to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to run my pain. I see the sun coming out of that rain. My team really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. life for you.
Back at it here, and I got the legend in here. Keegan's going to be telling us all about why he did what he did and why he's doing what he does, because this event is already a success, because each and every one of you are watching. But also on top of that, this race is it's been exciting so far. The heat races have been amazing, and man, what a start to the first of I'm assuming many to come. Tell people what you got going on here, Keegan.
Right now, I'll put it this way. This is the start of one of the best things that are going to be on the dirt side of the sim. I will just give a little sneak peek here. Next month, April 24th and 28th, there will be a $1,000 pot. We'll be paying top 5 for sure. Depending on entries, I might even pay more. But yeah, this is going to be a monthly thing, so just be sure to keep an eye out for us.
One of the things that people like to do, they like to get out there and they like to race, and they like to race for a purpose. Sometimes leagues, they don't want to race 10 or 12 races. Sometimes they want to get out there and they just want to have, a one shot. Like let's do this and let's put our money where our mouth is. Is that kind of the idea of what you got going on here?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I was thinking of doing a series with this, having it called the Spring Madness series, happening every spring, but it kind of just fell in line of what people wanted. I was talking to multiple drivers, and they said they'd rather just have like a week-long event where they're just racing for money. So I'm like, you know what? That's what we're going to do. And I decided, you know what? It's instead of just doing it once every year, we're going to do it once every month. Give everybody a chance at potentially winning some pretty big money, getting a pretty decent payday.
Now we got 4 good sponsors on board with this first series, and we know that you can't do this without sponsors. And one of the things that I like to always do is always thank sponsors. But what made a decision to just kind of, I'm going to talk to these guys and shine the exposure over, and were these guys kind of just those first picks, like you want these guys to be up on the forefront, your first one?
Yeah, they were ones that, like Ace and Jang. I've been around with those guys for years, and I've known them forever. And I figured I'd throw it out to them. They're not much into sim racing, but they're into that family friendly community type thing, and that's what I want to bring into this. I don't want the iRacing drama. I don't want any of that. I just want people to have fun and enjoy themselves and go out and have some good racing. And that's why I went to those guys just to see if they would. And man, did they supported this amazingly. I can't thank them guys enough.
Well, you have a great race coming up here. We got the feature locked in. I know you got a 4-wide salute coming up. Keegan, much love to you. We're going to go over your starting grid. Good luck in the rest of the race.
Thank you, brother. Thanks everyone for watching as well. I appreciate each and every one of you.
We'll have a chance. I'm sure we'll have a chance to talk to you again. This is not over by any means.
No, sir.
It's Keegan coming up with Clutch. He's the owner of this series and absolutely does a banger of a job. Whoa, that's not what we want. We want this one. Starting grid for your main event, the feature. Jordan Casey's going to be your pole sitter here today with Evan C. to the outside. We're going to see if that Matt Julis C speed shop setup's going to be top notch, because it's starting outside here. Ethan Totter is going to have Matt Selby to his outside, row number 2. The 1 to the 109 are going to make up row number 3. Carter Gaines, row number 4. Joe Garcia, Aaron Langley there in row number 5. Justin Brown, Troy DeShong in row number 6. Row 7, it's going to be Brandon Barnhart. Christopher Joy. Row 8 will be Scott Fritz and Justin Sick. Row 9 is going to be Colton Zimmer, Nick King. Row 10 will be Corey Sibley and Paul Servino. Kennedy and Hauser are going to make up row 11. And the final driver back in row 12, Thomas Vickers, the 23. ready to go. These drivers are locked in. And green flag racing is what this is all about. They do, however, folks, have a set of tires. Okay, that's one of the things that we're going to be seeing out of this. They do have a set of tires, but they cannot use it before lap 62. If they blow a tire before lap 62, that means they're doing something wrong. That's something I did hear in the pre-race. They do have one fast repair to be able to get back out here and take care of things. Here comes the drivers. They're going to edge their way around, and I do believe a 4-wide salute's going to be coming up here in just a moment. They're going to let the pace truck have a straightaway here. How about a 3-wide salute? Either way, 2x2, 3x3. Drivers will work out. How about it? Hats off to you folks. Not just these drivers, but a hats off to you. God bless you. God bless America. God bless whatever country you're from, wherever you are from in this world. This is what it's all about. It's about you, and it's about racing, and it's about Dirt Series racing, as there's your 4-wide. Here at Eldora Speedway, this is your main event. $700 total on at stake here. $500 for your race winner. $150 for second. 50 or 75. Hold on, I gotta look again. He sent me to the notes. 50 for third, so $700 total. That's money. That's what that is. That's money. Beautiful track, beautiful night. And you know, these drivers are ready to go green flag racing right here on Signature Esports. Like, follow, subscribe. They're going to get hooked up. They're going to get everything ready to go. These drivers are some of the best, and I mean some of the best on this simulator. And I promise you, they're going to put on a show regardless of where they're finished. We love them. We appreciate them. We thank you. We thank the drivers. It's about to get hot and heavy. They will be 1 to green. Casey, Steve, Selby, Ethan Totter in that mix. How about it? Are you ready? I'm ready. We're green for 124 laps here in Eldora. Fireworks, the explosion, the race is on. 2 of 124, Bracewell to the outside. .109 out front. Shea's going to be in second here as Braswell's going to be up 5 early. Casey back to second. Again, pacing yourself and keeping the race down. That's what you're going to see out of a lot of these drivers. 124 laps is a lot. Fuel is manageable. Tires are the big thing. 46 of Selby. Digs into the corner. 07 to the outside of Gaines. Kyle Carter back into the mix here inside the top 10. Justin Brown to the 21 to the outside. Drivers moving over. Christopher Joy to 32. 3 wide here as they continue. 5 of 124. Now back to 2x2 as they get into the corner. A lot of dirt, a lot of debris. These drivers still pushing the corners. Still pushing the envelope. Big question is, who's going to hold on to it long enough to keep this one rolling? Braswell out front. You don't want to push too early, because if you do, there's going to be a lot at stake as they carry the corner. Big moment of Nick King up 7. Biggest mover of the race right now is Nick King. He goes up 8. King in the 43, pushing the corner entry just a little bit as they roll. Cockpit view on board of Nick King. From Scottsburg, Indiana, the driver giving a little bit more and putting a little more effort in. There's the Shop Energy 22 right in front of him. Selby looking to the inside as they work. Momentum is everything. The World Championship driver, the Pro Class Series driver of C, Evan is 10,585 on the iRating. Braswell out by 3.5 seconds. 109, trying to run the bottom side. Again, tires are going to be everything, and you see the pace backing off right now. Brown to the outside, 10 of 124. Brendan Barnhart jumping to pit road early there for just a moment. Somebody had an issue on, it does look like, well, that was during the pace. We're good. We're fine. 3.4, 3.3. Brown, Justin Brown trying to move forward. Joe Garcia to the bottom side. The battle here was 11 of 124. You got to be in position if you want to win. And I tell you what, you can only make that happen. Here it is, 3 wide into the corner. Back to double file on the dirt, 3 wide on exit. This is something that's been really interesting to watch with these drivers, being able to maintain with the split that they have, 3 wide racing throughout. Amish Ace giving you all the action here. Go to twitch.tv/Amish_Ace, silver level sponsor here for the drivers. Thank you to my sponsor, BeefJerkyUnlimited.com. That's what I snack on. We love them. We appreciate them. They have some of the best beef jerky you're ever going to have. I promise you that I want you to go and give those guys some love. 109 out front by 2.9. Again, now the tires starting to fall back, slowing the pace up. Now Braswell can maintain the 6,405 iRated driver as Justin Brown, 51.48. Towing in, how about Langley and DeShong? Langley, 71.97, back with the 2.11 of DeShong off 1. As we hear a little wall tap, drivers 15 of 124. The pace is going to be back down. It might get a little bit slow here for a little bit. These drivers are going to be trying to save a ton, and they're only going 16 of 124. 16 and a half, almost 17-second laps, and right now we're seeing the 20 to the inside of the 40. Jordan Casey back here off 17. He is just slowing up. He says, I'm good. Let's save some of the tire. Let's save some of the track. Let's save what we can here. As Jordan Casey, who is your pole sitter, goes all the way back to 18. Colton Zimmer in the 20, right behind. Zimmer backing the pace off. If you see your pole sitter blowing up, that means that's something to be thinking about, right? But I'd say C's going to be there on the bottom side, 07 to the outside, to the inside of the 32. That's Christopher Joy. Joy back into the corner, 32. There's the 07, 32, working the outside lane, bottom lane. That is the fastest way around the racetrack, and the 33 going to allow that to just kind of work. Going to back the corner up, just going to try to take it slow, let the drivers do what they got to do, and I bet he is saving enough to try to push for a late run here. 20 of 124, we got 104 laps to go. Justin Brown gets around Braswell here. Braswell back in the corner up now as he starts to slow his laps down, and now Brown looking at lap traffic in front of him. Our first look at lap traffic coming up. There's the tailor of the field right there. That is going to be Scott Fritz. Fritz is backing up the corner here. Brandon Barnhart in front of him. These are the climbers that we saw do really well in the Consi. Right now, Colton Zimmer back in the corner up as well. There's Jordan Casey, your pole sitter. He is really back down the pace. He's about 0.6 of a second off his fastest lap. Justin Brown is running a 15.79. Braswell a 15.47. That's something you got to think about when it comes to this track. Now the track state did reset. You're starting to see the track dynamically wear, as you'll see it start to get some rubber on it, some grip. That grip is going to look like a shiny section on the racetrack. Watch this corner dip in, and we'll start seeing what these drivers are putting up right here. You want to see this track wear out. That's where all the grip goes. Starts to rubber up. The tires get hot. Garcia to the outside of the 109. Garcia running the middle lane. Joe Garcia, the 114. Good to see him out there. Braswell, the 109. Backing the corner up. There's Paul Trevino. And the 8 rolling up on the high side, keeping the tires where the grip is, where he is comfortable. That's one of the things about these drivers. They're going to run where they're comfortable, and they're going to run as fast as they want. The average lap is going to matter. The winner is going to be somebody who saves and runs at the end. There's the 15 of Justin Sick. Biggest move of the race is going to be Servino up 17. Mataroon, the Mataroon Racing legend. Let's go. Langley, save them tires. Have a great broadcast. We're having a great one. CFM got that dig. I like it. We want to see it. Go out there. CFM Esports. That's where you're going to find those wonderful, wonderful, wonderful setups that Matt Julie C is going to have. How about it? Garcia trying to track down Justin Brown. Brown in the midst of some lap traffic. Fritz, the driver in front of him, the 48. Trying to keep the drivers at bay. Ooh, 21 on the back bumper. We'll try to work the outside. 48 protecting the lane. The 20 in tow. There's Zimmer down to the bottom. 21, your race leader. Going to put a lot of trying to get drivers a lap down. That's important here for Justin Brown. If Brown, there it is, goes to the outside. If Brown can lap some drivers, that's going to force some issues when it comes to anybody who's trying to run later. They can get themselves unlapped. But right now, 2 by 2, that's the 21. 3 wide in front of them. That's going to force another possibility. And now we see Scott Fritz, Brandon Barnhart, Ethan Totter. Jordan Casey, who's your pole sitter, now sees Justin Brown behind him. He's been saving. Now he's got to start going. There's the 014 and the 114. Teammates working together. 42 trying to get back around these drivers. Kyle Carter trying to do the same thing. 3 wide, back to 2 by 2. 114 to the bottom side. There's the 014 to the high side. Now the 42. Jordan Casey. Ooh, up underneath the 114. 114's going to go around. Caution is not coming out as Kyle Carter got upended. That should be your caution right there. He should be back on the lead lap as the 109 is there. Kyle Carter right here into the corner, side by side with his teammate. Just got upended by the 42 and got wrecked, turned sideways on the bottom side of the racetrack. He was letting everybody go by. It was a great thing, but the caution should have been thrown a lot sooner than that. So Kyle Carter, a technical lap down car. Fritz, Zimmer, Carter. All a lap down. Justin Brown, your race leader, 36 of 124. Our first caution of the race happens on lap 34. How about that? That was some racing right there. All right. Now the drivers can save a little bit. They can cool the tires off. The track state still hasn't completely deteriorated yet. .38 of 124 being completed. Still a long run race here. Jordan Casey go to the tail end of the field here. We'll see the 48 back there as well. Kyle Carter gets back on the lead lap. That's the right thing there. He should have been on the lead lap. Anyway, the caution should have come out a lot earlier than that. So that makes that right. Fritz is going to be there. Colton Zimmer, I do believe, is right here. He's a lap down. We'll see if that's going to change anything. A lot of money on the line. At the time of the caution, that's what happened. Folks, make sure you check out those links out there. Those links go a long way to support this league and support this series and support what they do and support the sponsors who put up their money for this to happen. Green flag. Brown out front. There's the 98 and Joe Garcia. Big old full send. 40 of 124. Trevino's going to be there in the 8. 114 to the bottom side. Sorry, the 14. Joe Garcia. We'll see it sent. There's the 8 of Cervino. King. Raswell. And now they're turning it on. The 211. Coming around to the outside. 3 wide again. Back to 2x2. There's the 9 of Sibley. B's going to be behind. How about C working his way back forward? Evans in a 33. Down to the bottom side. Kyle Carter will be working with Fritz. Dylan Hauser, Jordan Casey's going to be back here again. Now they're going to be able to work their way forward. 43 of 124. On the field just trying to salvage and save right now. There's the 2 to the outside. Dylan Hauser holding side by side. 114 with Kyle Carter in the mix. Fritz back there as well. Ethan driving a 139 on the car. It's the 3 on your relative. Has Langley in front. A lot of drivers off a lot of spots. They're still waiting for their time to go. Justin Brown out front over Kennedy by a half second. 98 turning up the heat as they continue to push. Thank you, Manarud, for the share as well. Thank you, folks out there. If you haven't done so, again, reach up, hit that like, hit that follow, hit that subscribe button. We love our community, and we love our iRacing. We love our dirt racers. We love them all. And there's a reason for it. It's because of all of you. Without you, we wouldn't have a platform. And without this platform, these drivers wouldn't have. So basically, it's all your guys' fault. Taylor, thank you for following out there. Much love. See? As easy as that. It's free way to support. So I'm blaming chat, that it's chat's fault that these guys can be a success. Your fault. Much love to you. Thank you for being out there for them. Brown, 98. How about Garcia? Let's go to Cervino. How about Nick King, Corey Sibley, Brandon Barnhart back here as well. Stephen Gaines in the 07. Christopher Joy up 5. Thomas Beckers up 13. Thank you, Alex, for the like and the share. Appreciate you. How about Justin Sick? We haven't been on board with the driver. How about Langley and the 014? Langley's got some supporters out there. Let's go on board with this driver. Here's what he sees from his point of view. But he's got some earbuds in with his headphones as well. Just saying, let's take the Sunday drive. Yeehaw, right? Yeah, thank you for liking the stream. Much love to you. Yeah, hold on to the dirt. Hold on and make some memories. Oh, y'all are amazing. Thank you so much. Lap traffic already for the race leader here. As you see Otter here in front. There is Scott Fritz, Dylan Hauser, Kyle Carter, Jordan Casey. And now kind of getting on. Jordan Casey and the 69 off 17. Be able to work that corner. 2 to the outside. Race leader now is caught back up to the tail of the field. This matters. And it matters because you go a lap down now, there ain't nothing you can do about it. Taylor, thank you very much for subscribing on YouTube. Well, there's a slide. Justin Brown on a lap of car here, and he's fighting back. The 3 says, Oh, leader up into the 48. Leader takes him out. Caution will come out. Maybe. There it is. Second caution of the race. Lap traffic not being kind to Justin Brown right there. Oh. It is. Here's Justin Brown slides. This is your race leader. Oh, big checkup. There's the 2, and the 48 checks up because of what was going on in front of him. And that caused the 21 to happen. So let's back up here just a little bit. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Again, much love. Thank you to the YouTube subscribers out there. We are growing on YouTube ever so much. Thank you very much to all of you. Thank you to all of you fine folks on Twitch. Thank you to everybody watching on Facebook as well. Our biggest platform is Facebook as far as followers go. But I tell you what, YouTube, you guys have been turning it up lately. And I think before too long, we're going to surpass what we do on what we have on Facebook because of each one of you. Now watch right here. I'm going to stop right there. So right there where the 2 and the 69 are, Dylan Hauser right there into the back of the 69. They're just running tight right here. They go to get into it and just, that's a big checkup. They straighten each other up. And when they do that, the 48 back here of Scott Fritz is right here. Scott Fritz slows the corner up because he sees that happening in front of him. This is what he sees. He's like, whoa, no. And then all of a sudden, oh no, I'm getting turned. Oh, and then I got hit. Yeah. All right. Justin Brown, your race leader. It's the OL. Brings out the caution. Garcia, Kennedy, King, Servino. Garcia on the high side. Kennedy on the inside. Pace trucks in. Green flag in full send. Great restart for all of those drivers. 98 slides the corner, 114 or 14 out of the bottom. Great crossover for Garcia. And he slides the corner now. He's not going to have the speed, but here comes Servino. Up 16 for Paul. Kennedy is up 20. And we're about to be halfway through this race. 98, 14, 43. Barnhart, Sibley, that's going to be their 5 and 6 spot back there. And a huge momentum change here for the drivers. We're going about 30 laps and getting a caution. That's not a bad race, right? Now we got drivers into the wall. Dustin Brown trying to buffalo his way back forward. He says, I'm not done. Put me up there. Put me in, coach. We're going. Halfway this time by 109 of Braswell in tow. Selby's going to be in 16. Dylan Hauser up 2. Hauser rolling the corner. Colton Zimmer is still trying to work his way back to the lead lap. He's just got to pass some drivers. Kyle Carter nailed in the field here. He's going to be the last driver on the lead lap. He's got some, we know we got some beating and banging going on right here. There's a 48 of Scott Fritz. He was like, what happened, man? That's exactly what I would have been thinking. 42. Now rolling in, Jordan Casey. How about Evan C? C back in the middle of the mix. There's the 11. C is your pro driver for iRacing. He has the world class license, 472, 10,585. He is the driver. They give that WC means that he is a pro. Garcia to the bottom. Kennedy back on the outside. Servino to the high side. Basically, if you think in the terms of dirt, iRacing says he's one of the best, and that's a big thing to tote. But I tell you what, there's a lot of drivers out here that are putting on a show, and they're all the best in my eyes. So I appreciate drivers who are out there and running the pro circuit, getting out here and running with these iRacing, running these money races, because that's how you get out there and find out who's got the talent. Leads and this right here. Fantastic racing so far. 21 of Troy Deshawn, 211 of Troy Deshawn down here on the high side. It's Justin Sick right in tow. Crossover here for the 211. 20 of 23 of Thomas Vickers here. He was in 23. That's the 20. That is Colton Zimmer trying to get back on the lead lap here. He says, excuse me, sir. Pardon me. We are on the giggity lap, 69 of 124. And he sees the race leader. He is up into 7th and 8th spot here. He's a lap down, but he's got, if he wants to be able to race this race for position, he's got to get himself back on the lead lap. And he is sliding drivers like his life depends on it. Here's the 32 to the outside. 20, trying to roll forward. 70 of 124. Complete 71 underway. Right now, the 20 of Colton Zimmer has to go. Kennedy's your race leader. As your top three are bumper to bumper here. Joe Garcia holding on to the outside. They're trying to extend. The more they can extend here, the more they can run that race line where they need to. Brandon Barnhart in that 6 machine. Christopher Joy into 32. Colton Zimmer running through the field, trying to get himself back out there on the lead lap. Catch up to some drivers. Kyle Carter, the driver he would be trying to track down right now, as Jordan Casey is the driver that he is following. Your pole sitter is the driver right there in front of him. Lots of things to be said as 98 and the 14 go side by side. Battle up front, battles within the mix. Garcia trying to find a good slider here to be able to make that happen. And we are 50 laps to go. How about it? They've been putting on a show, folks. How about a big W in chat for all the drivers? And tell me what driver you want to win, because that's what matters to me. Is who you think is going to win. Is somebody going to turn it on late? I think so. Is somebody going to be still going to be pushing as long as they can? Absolutely. Tell me how it is. Cotter's going to be up off 16, but he is rolling. Ethan back in the 3, getting around a few drivers here. This track is tore up. Those cars are dirty. There's mud everywhere. There's dirt everywhere. Check in with Colton Zimmer, who was behind 3rd place. He wants to unlap himself, and he might do it. 98, 14, and the 8. The 20 trying to get back on the lead lap here, and the only way you can do it, barring something that got in the way, is run yourself back around and put yourself back on the lead lap. 20, and Colton Zimmer gets by 3rd. Now trying to get by the 14. On the high side, can have the space. That's now he's got drivers in front of him. Jordan Casey. Now we'll try to work around the 3 car. Kyle Carter gained a couple of more spots. Now has to start pushing. Dylan Hauser, the 2, the driver he's got in front of him. Hauser, Carter, top 2. Kennedy rolling into the corner. Colton Zimmer, Bill trying to roll the corner. There's the 14, the 8 trying to slide the 14. 14 to the high side. Servino's going to be on the bottom. Sibley catches up here as the 9 is going to be up 15. Kennedy extending the lead, trying to push a little bit harder here. The 20 trying to get back on the lead lap, and right now the 20 is going to be right there fighting for his position. Drops the corner as now Kennedy will be side by side with the 20. The 20 puts himself back on the lead lap for just a moment. He's going to slide the corner. That's exactly what he wants to do. Colton Zimmer will be to the outside of the race leader. He will control the fast lane as the 98 will try to check up the 20. And now the 20 will finally clear and be on the lead lap. Now racing for position. Anthony, 35-71 of the iRacing. Colton Zimmer can breathe, but can't breathe for very long. He's got traffic. And now the hardest job, if you're the race leader, put these guys a lap down again, because they're not going to be kind to you. They're trying to make sure they stay on the lead lap. If caution were to come out, that would stack everybody back up. And those who have been saving are going to run through the field as fast as they can. Barnhart up 7, 15 for Vickers, 23 Rowland. And right now, Kennedy's going to be up 20. He started dead last, the 98 did. Right now, the 20 rolling to the mid lane. And right now, drivers who are a lap down, or are on the verge of becoming a lap down, trying to outrun the 98. Kyle Carter, Dylan Hauser. Carter trying to go to the outside of the 2. The 2 taking the preferred line and making it work. Right behind is the 69, a.k.a. the 42 there. Jordan Casey, your pole sitter. Heat race number 1 winner. Fastest driver out there. Trying to push the corner. The 2 holding him in place. And right now the 69 into the door. The left rear quarter panel of the 114 of Kyle Carter. I-line working for the 114. Crossover for the 114. Now trying to get down to the bottom side and get around the 2. These drivers are not gaining on Fritz. Not yet. Fritz with a little bit of nose damage, still holding on. 17th and belongs to Langley and Platswell and Langley right behind, right in front of him as the 109 tries to go back to work. The 014, Langley to the high side, trying to keep it clean as right now Enterkin in the number 1 car has the 33 to the bottom side. C trying to move forward. 90 of 124 being completed as we speak. Kennedy trying to get around the 20 of Colton Zimmer. Colton Zimmer has had to use a lot of his car up right here to be able to make that happen, to make it work. And now the 98 staring in front of him says, I need a place to go. And he's got nowhere to go. Cervino catching up. Sibley's going to be there as well. Taylor Hopper, thank you very much for subscribing out there. I appreciate you. Barnhart's in 4th. Joy in 5th. 92 of 124 being completed. We are 32 laps to go here at Eldora. This has been an amazing race so far, and the drama is only unfolding. Selby in the 46. 13th spot, 8 quarterback playing catch up, and you're starting to see the relative shrink as right now the 98 wall rides on the right side. Got to stay off the berm, and these drivers have been utilizing that high side for a long time. Anybody utilizing the bottom side? Is there anybody down there? How about it? The 07 down on the bottom side, Stephen Gaines. First driver that I've seen run the bottom for a minute. Gonna run the outside. Gonna get there to the outside, 211. That's a run. Can the 211 hold on to that middle lane? 07 on the outside. Right there in the toe. Big move. Momentum can kill everything if you can't get into it. Here's a long look at what's happening here. Scott Fritz, Kyle Carter involved. Caution will come out. Fritz on the back bumper. Oh, no. Oh, no. Carter gets involved in there. He's just a happenstance. 48 of Scott Fritz. Add the 2 behind him. That's Dylan Hauser here. And just Dylan Hauser bump drafts the 48. And that will restack him. Kyle Carter will be able to come to pit road. Drivers going to be able to get their fast repairs if they need it. Sibley, Kennedy, Cervino, Joy, Barnhart, your top 5. And if you thought it was going to heat up, it's going to heat up now. That changes everything. Now I got to go back and see. This Scott Fritz, right? Yeah, I don't know why they don't beat door banging on the bottom of the racetrack. Let's go see here. I want to see what happened prior to that, because I want to make sure that nothing gets set up here, I mean, they're just bump drafting on a dirt track. That's what you're seeing. Dylan Hauser right here. I mean, you couldn't ask for some close racing. That's exactly what's going on there. Ooh. Kyle went to go to the inside almost at the worst time. We'll see drivers come to pit road, and they will have to utilize that fast repair. Colton Zimmer, Kyle Carter should be on the lead lap, even though caution laps do count here. Will be 25 laps to go. This time by, it's scoring them a lap down. So they came to pit road. They took that lap, and we'll see what happens here. There's no lucky dog. There's only race your way back around. 98-8, 25 laps to go. Green flag as they run. The Jang gave us our green flags and is an amazing sponsor. Make sure you go check them out. Twitch.tv/The Jang. 3x3. If you thought it wasn't going to heat up, now it's going to do it again. That's for darn sure. Oh, baby. They are packing into the corner back here. Wow. Caution comes out. Maybe we'll slow this one down. That's a bad camera angle. That's a weird static cam. I don't know why it would be there, but hey, it happens. All right. I don't know what happened, but we'll find out. Somebody gets sideways. Somebody had to have gotten sideways. I'm looking. I don't know. I don't know who did what. Can you go tell me? So there's Kyle Corder. There's Jordan Casey. Are you trying to catch everybody back up to the lead lap? Because I mean that's where they should be. Nick King right here in the 43. Okay, that would make sense. That would make sense. Thank you, church. Much love. Let's go. Matt Jewel C Speed Shop. Absolute best stuff 12. Much love to you. Thank you, Churchy. Much love to you, sir. Much love. I appreciate everybody being out there. If you like it, hit that like button. Leave a comment. Let everybody know that you were here. You marked the Spring Madness Pro Invitational here. And all of the fine sponsors. I do have all of the commands out there. Joy out front on the restart here. 20 laps to go. And it's only going to get harder here. Everything is just getting busier. 33 to the bottom side. Drivers getting extra into each other. They're battling for money. There's $500 on the line. Zimmer, 19 laps to go. Was a lap down. Just a few short laps ago. Got himself back on the lead lap. Is now battling for a top 10 spot. He's sitting in there in 12th. There's Hauser to the outside, 42, a.k.a. the 69 of Jordan Casey, your pole sitter. There, bumper to bumpers. They dig the corner. Everybody's going to be touching. Christopher Joy out front as the 32 rolls. Vickers in second. Selby in third. Enterkin rolling. This thing ran huge amounts of green flag run laps here, and we see these drivers really pushing now. Selby, who is going to be one of the drivers who saved. Caution comes out, fifth time of the race. DeShong involved. King involved. Man, oh man. Justin six, Scott Fritz. Oh, they're pushing on each other. They're 3 wide, 4 wide. Oh, no. Oh, no. Whoa, no. Kyle Carter up here. That was, who was that? It's Justin Sick. DeShong. Oh, Justin DeShong. That right front. That's what I mean. Oh, man, he's walking like a crab. Hold on. Thing is beat up. Troy got his. He got beat in. That's what he did. Oh, both tires. Look at that. Both tires. Dang. That's a whole lot. I gotta find my parts. Red flag him kind of situation. Scott Fritz leaving pit road here. Able to get the fast repair. No, he didn't get the fast repair. He just got some of the damage taken care of. Green flag. 13 to go. 46 of Selby to slide. Here comes Vickers. Thomas Vickers on the outside, up 21 spots. That's the driver who started dead last. Colton Zimmer having an issue. Caution. It is going to be about who finishes here. 20 up there, and it's a parking lot party. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, we know Colton. Come on, Colton, get back up there. Man, he had such a drive right now. Troy should, we'll see if Troy gets any of those laps back. Scott Fritz coming back to pit road. We'll take what he can here. Christopher Joy, 4 laps down for the 211. Christopher Joy will need to hold on. Do have a couple of, I do believe some green, white checkered attempts. We'll double check with that. 6 caution, but they ran the majority of this race green. All 124 laps. Now it's going to get busy. It's going to get busy. Green, flag racing again. 10 to go. 46 of Selby slides the bottom. 32 with the crossovers, carrying speed. 2's in tow of Hauser. Dylan Hauser to slide the bottom. Up into the wall. 32, 3 wide on the corner. 32 to the bottom side. Here comes Selby. Matt Selby. Again, they get into each other. 32 clears. 32 to the front. Here comes the 23 of Vickers. Kyle Carter having an issue. Caution back out for the 7th time. Cautions are going to happen. The 32 is going to be your race leader. And under 10 laps to go. Do we have a single file restart? It's one thing I did not ask. Kyle Carter up on the high side here. Oh, they wreck in front of him. Oh, and he just, great stop. Great stop. They were wrecking in front of him. This happened all up in this mess. Paul was there. Oof. Oh, that was a slider right there. I tell you what. There's Ethan here. Watch Ethan. Ethan's going to put it down on the wall. And not clear the Cervino there. This wasn't clear. This was not clear. And that's what brought all of that out. That's where it started right there. Single file restart. Under 10 laps to go. Green flag racing. Here we go. 6 laps to go. Eldora Pro Invitational Spring Madness. They're going to set it on each other, and it's going to happen. 32. There's the 2. 2 slides Selby, but Selby crosses back over, and now the 2 of Hauser is going to have 5 laps to go. Christopher Joy out front. 3/10 of a second lead. Hauser tries to send the bottom. Trying to send all the way to the corner. Gets up into the 32 and doors him. 46 down to the bottom. Selby into the corner. 32 will come back on. Cervino having an issue. The 32 of Joy to the lead. The 2 of Hauser. 3 laps to go. 46 of Selby leads this time by. They're getting turned. They got turned. Caution should come out. They are racing each other with more aggression than we've seen all race. They have to turn it up. Wow. Christopher Joy was out front. Here's what happened. There's the 2 of Hauser. 2 of Hauser sends the corner. 33 of Shea. It's to the bumper of the 32 there. That sets up. We got to go back just a little bit. Christopher Joy, a phenomenal race. He was running the outside there, just ran the corner where he needed to. We got to go to the 33 here. This is Evan C., not Shea, sorry, Evan C. here. C sends the bottom, goes up, and just nowhere to go. That's the 23 there. Great drive for both of them. They're 3 wide. Oh, the 23 gets to the back bumper of the 33, and that turns the 32. Dylan Hauser scored your race leader here. We'll have a green-white checkered attempt. Dylan Hauser has been the guy. Get up 21, it says. 20 Selby right there. Actually, here he is. We'll see. We'll see who the guy's going to be. 46 should be the guy. Not quite sure. I don't know. The scoring loop says something. Will be a single file restart here with a green-white checkered attempt. 46 to green flag. .46 will make it happen. Enterkin in second. C in third. Selby will make it 2 to go. This time by, here's the 1. Jesse Enterkin up 3. Dylan Hauser battling with C. Matthew Selby up 3. Trying to send it a couple of more times. Can he do it? White flag waves, final lap here in the Pro Invitational for Spring Madness. Selby out front, Enterkin. Hauser in third, trying to send it one last time into the corner. Matt Selby going to get it here. Dylan Hauser just doored Jesse Enterkin into the corner. But Selby gets the victory. Jesse Enterkin got doored coming to the line there. And a big congratulations to Matt Selby, who will do it. Here's what happened on the final lap here. Jesse went on the high side here. Dylan Hauser gets into the middle lane here, gets the corner, gets on the back bumper, drops down to the corner. The 1 protects the line, just gets tight and just, oh man. I think he was trying to stay out of him. He just sent it into the corner and dug it. Man, what a dig. What a race. Matt Selby is $500 richer. That's courtesy of Keegan and all the fine folks over here that sponsored this series. What a race that was. Selby's going to be the victor. Let's take a look at your unofficial race results. Jeremy, thank you very much for the like. I appreciate you. Matt Selby's going to be your winner. Well, actually, it says Enterkin is going to be P2, Evan Shea P3. I'll have to get clarification on what happened there. Jordan Casey in 4th, Brandon Barnhart in 5th. Sibley gains the 3 of Ethan Toder's going to be out there. Braswell and Aaron Langley, your top 10. That battle for that lead was going to be insane, and some great racing throughout this one for all of them. Nick King finishes in 14th. Justin Brown in 17th. Joe Garcia, the legendary Joe Garcia, finishes out there in 18th. And just a lot of beating and banging toward the end of that one. There's Hauser, Carter, all scored a lap down. Christopher Joy. Hauser was scored a lap down. I wonder if anything happened on that last one as far as the admins go. There are admins out there watching the race and making sure things are just like you would see at a real race. These guys do it. Hunt the Front podcast. Check them out. Make sure you do it. Links have been all through chat. Make sure you go follow those people because it's important to me and it's important to this league and or the series. And it's important to them because they put their money up to do it. They have a great podcast. They talk everything dirt racing, and they talk everything racing, not just dirt racing, but they tell it like it is. And we appreciate them being on board. Much love to everybody that is tuned in tonight. We're going to talk to, at minimum, the race winner here because that's a thing. Let's talk to him. Oh, sorry. No, hold on. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, say that again so they could hear you.
Dylan Hauser has been disqualified from the event.
And what was the ruling on that? Because of the turn.
Because of how he was racing in turn 4. Turn 4 was the biggest thing.
Okay. I just want to make sure that everybody hears it from Keegan and the admins, because I don't have any control over that. Keep it out of chat. We want to make sure everybody's good. So
also, I have to go back to work and plow snow, so I want to thank you for broadcasting. I want to thank everyone for watching. I want to thank everyone who participated. I appreciate each and every one of you.
All right, and you got paychecks to write for people, so you go do that too.
After review.
But yeah, well, you guys have the review. But it doesn't matter. He owes people money. It doesn't matter.
Ain't that the truth?
It doesn't matter if somebody's winning money, and it's going to be. Selby ran a race, man. He did a great job. It doesn't matter. These guys did a great job, regardless. It got heated there at the end, but he did a great job. So much love, man. All right, brother, go to work.
All right, we'll catch you. Thank you.
That's Keegan. He's the league owner. They make the final call. They talk about everything else, but I'm going to talk to your race winner and a guy who's going to be $500 richer, Mr. Matt Selby. 46 comes home with victory lane. You saved your stuff. I watched you do it. You fell back a little bit. Then you picked up the pace. Couple of cautions in the very beginning. Had a big old green flag run, and then it was just about making sure you picked them off one at a time in between cautions. Tell me about this one. It looked like you had fun.
Oh yeah, we really did. I was just kind of riding there behind the team owner and boss man there, Evan C, and I knew he kind of had the strategy to go win that thing because he's done them so many times. And then we decided we rode behind him long enough there, lap, I don't know, like 80 or so. I wanted to be in front of him because I wanted to be at the tail end of that, or the nose end of that, I guess. Be able to get up there and get those spots, and it just worked out the way it did, and we got up on through there and had enough tire to take the lead.
So what you and you and about a handful of people there in the top 5, even through the restarts, you were trying to defend your line, trying to defend your race, and trying to put things in perspective. BJ, thank you for the 50 stars out there. Much love. Aaron Bowman, thank you for the like. Jeremy Murray, thank you for the like as well. Make sure we hit our check. They're supporting you guys out there. They love what they saw. They thought it was a great thing. So you guys, you put on a show. This kind of racing brings out patience when you need it, and then aggression when it needs to pick up. What does it take when you are in those situations? You're coming down to 20 to go. Caution laps don't count. 1, fuel. 2, tires. To know that you have to turn it up, and when you have to turn it up, you have to know what's around you and where it goes.
The game plan was always kind of that lap 80 to 100 range of when we were going to go and when I had planned on going. So then it was just sling it up there and hope for the best. It was throw it up there on the wall and do what I could do. That's really all that we had there at the end. I made some moves up through the middle, but it was just get up on the wheel and drive the ever-loving crap out of it.
Make it stick and hope it prays, right?
Yeah, that's all you can do.
It's backwards, folks. It's supposed to be backwards. Yeah, it's pray and hope it sticks. We know. We have weird acronyms that we'll catch everybody up with later. Matt, this was fun. It was great to watch you guys get out there. I watched we called the prelims Thursday morning after you guys ran them Wednesday night. There was some great racing in the prelims, and then we come up and we turn up for a main event like this where these drivers have to show up. Basically, it's a put up or shut up, because you got the boss you're talking about, Mr. C. He's a pro level driver, and you're out there and you just beat him, and you're gonna win more money than he did today.
Yeah, that's the good thing.
Come on, you can boast yourself a little bit.
Hey, hey, listen, we've humbled ourselves down through the years.
I like it. Well, it's okay. I know that they have race review, but it's my job to be like, dude, hey, let's go. You got it. Like, come on, let's go. Like, I'm gonna say congratulations, he won $50, but we'd be like, hey, your teammate just, he just won $500. Like that's it's a great thing, and you guys put on a hell of a show. Congratulations on everything here. Make sure you say it loud and proud. Speak up, give your shout outs. I know you got sponsors to thank.
Yeah, first and foremost, gotta thank the good Lord up above. Gotta thank everybody watching. Gotta thank my mom for always tuning in, my grandpa for always tuning in. Gotta thank Chris Ferguson and everybody over at CFM Esports, Blake Majulis, Evan C, Jared Jones for spotting me there at the end. Just thank everybody, every one of the Majulis C, Speed Shop guys, all the CFM guys, and gotta thank y'all for putting on a great broadcast and just a great race overall, and thank all the drivers and everything for having a great race.
You're gonna run it again when it comes back up, aren't you?
Right.
That's right. I like it. All right, let's see if we can go 2 for 2. All right, Matt. Congratulations on the victory here. I know they got race review, and once they do race review, you're gonna get a paycheck. And you ran a great race. Like, no doubt in my mind that you're getting your money. So I love it. All right, brother. Congratulations.
Thanks, sir.
That's Mr. Salby, the 46, comes home in victory lane. Let's talk to the guy who had some things happen to him at a turn 4. It's going to be awarded P2 currently, and knocked it out of the park. Tell me about it, Mr. Jesse. It's Interkin, right?
Yeah, that's right. Interkin.
I've been saying it all right. That's a damn good thing. All right, Jesse, tell me about your race, man.
It was a good time. A lot of tire, saving and kind of a lot of strategies out there. You had some people that were just gung ho and got to the front. Then there was just a lot of us that were kind of waiting and hoping that things would fall our way. And we got pretty fortunate there, and a lot of things went our way. Cautions went our way. And I think we saved just enough to hold on to a good finish, And as far as turn 4 goes, I don't know, man. I just kind of, I think some things just make you scratch your head a little bit. I don't know that I did anything to the 2 car there, but obviously he wasn't happy with something. I don't know if it was me or just something, but yeah, I don't know. I just hard racing. I think it was a good time, and it makes it interesting, and different strategies, like I said, to come into play. Congrats to Selby on the win there, and it was fun. I enjoyed it.
I tell you what, 124 laps is not something that people normally get out and do every day, unless you're practicing, right? What kind of, you guys had a long, like you had a 32 lap green flag run, and then you had a 30 lap green flag run, and then you had what seemed like another 50 lap green flag run, and then of course caution. But what does it take to have that kind of discipline to be like, all right, we can't go yet?
Yeah, dude, it's really hard. Like I'm questioning myself the whole time on when should I go, and it's I think early everyone's saving so we can get some green flag laps in, but then when it gets down toward over halfway, people start going, and there's some guys that are off pace, and then you got the guys coming from the back that are saving and all like half a second faster than the other guys. So it gets a little plumb wild, as some people would say, out there. But yeah, it's definitely tough to just kind of take it easy and avoid anything and not use up your tires is the key. But like I said, congrats to Selby and Say coming in third there, and just unfortunate there with the 2 car. I feel like he could have easily held on and got a 3rd place finish there, but it's unfortunate circumstances there for him to get black flagged for unnecessary roughness, I guess you could say. But hey, we'll take it though. P2 and a 500 win race is it's pretty huge.
I like it, and of course they're going to have their race review, and then there's money coming to you. Total of $700 for the total purse: $500 for first, $150 for second, $50 for third. That's money in your pocket for a couple of days of your time. That's not a bad paycheck.
Absolutely not, especially in the comfort of your own home, sitting on a sim rig and just having some fun playing with all your iRacing friends.
I tell you what,
all a good time.
If they say that it can't make you money, they're lying. We also,
that's right, 100%.
We also have put thousands of dollars in our rigs, so that's just the way it goes.
Yeah,
Jesse, congratulations on a P2 finish tonight. I know that after the race review, everything's going to be it's going to be awesome to see what you guys do next time. I think that's, if you guys are coming back and you guys are going to put it back up, it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the next one. I don't even know where they're going next. It's going to happen, but it'll happen next month. So
yeah.
Go ahead.
Just a big thanks to the Spring Madness guys for putting on this deal, and it's it's their first go, and I think they got some bugs to work out, but I think they're on to something, and it's definitely something different, and I would definitely do it again. So a big shout out to them guys. I kind of thank my sponsors and everybody.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's what I was getting to. Congratulations on
Okay.
the P2 finish, Jesse. It's your time. I know you got sponsors, you got people to thank. Go ahead, brother.
Oh yeah, so Burkhardt Motorsports sponsoring the HTS Sim Sports sim team. HTS Sim Sports, it's a small little team, but I like running with them guys. And Majula Ace Speed Shop for setting us on dig for this race. Had a phone call with Blake like right before, just kind of it's a bit odd to have a 124 lap race, so I called them guys and they helped just set us on dig. Majula Ace Speed Shop. I think Majula Ace is that top 3. Yeah, so a really good run from Majula Ace Speed Shop, top 3. And who else we got? Trading Paints, Hunt the Front TV, Hunt the Front podcast on YouTube, Hunt the Front on YouTube, Hunt the Front Gaming on Twitch and YouTube. Shoot, man, I think I about covers it. And thanks for you for the broadcast of the race.
I tell you what, if that's 1, 2, 3, there's a reason why they're a sponsor of the
That's
race
right.
as well.
Yep.
Their setups just won the race. Just everybody.
Exactly. Exactly.
There it is.
All right, buddy. Appreciate it.
That's it. Mr. Enterkin gets P2, and that is how they roll. And we'll talk to him last but not least. Evan, it's C or say. Tell me, because I've just heard 3 different versions of your name.
Let's see.
I said it. I've been saying it the entire time. Evan, you got a P3 finish, and we got your setup shop 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I mean, it was a awesome night for everyone at CFME Sports and all those guys obviously getting a 1, 2, 3 in a money race like this. But, I think all of us put in a lot of laps to practice and figure out how we wanted to attack this 124 lap race. I guess it was a little bit less for the caution laps counting, but I think everybody had a little bit different game plan, and it definitely worked out for a couple of teammates.
It worked out for you too. P3 finish here after the DQ that happened, so it's going to show you showing you P3 on my relative. That's money for you as well back in your pocket when it comes to finishing P3. When it comes to these races like this, a high caliber, it brings out the people who have to quote unquote put up or shut up, so to speak. What does it take to one, you're helping, not I would say carrying, you've got a lot of people that get behind you and say, hey, you're the guy we look forward to. What's your input here? And then you take that focus, and then on top of that, you're throwing yourself in the middle of all of it, trying to get yourself back to the front after saving for so long. What's the mindset that goes into it? One, practice laps, of course, we know that because you wouldn't be where you're at if you didn't practice. But what does it take when it comes to being not only a leader but also just a driver?
Yeah, I mean, you always want to make sure your guys are up to speed and give them the best chance they can. I'd rather see our guys run good, just as good as me, and go out there and run with them. So it's always nice when that happens. But I mean, yeah, definitely got to put in a lot myself to make sure. Everybody, a lot of people rely on me for setup help and what lines are out and stuff like that. So I always try to be on top of that to help everyone out at CFM and all of our customers. But me, I just kind of attack this race like any other 100 lapper. Big money race. Just just tire wear. Try to save your stuff and determine when you want to pull the trigger. It's a little bit different with the caution laps counting this race does. So you never know if he's gonna get a yellow of 10 to go, and then you might go back green or 5 to go. That kind of changes it a little bit. And we got stuck on the bottom a couple of times on those last 4 restarts, and finally got restart on the top. That kind of hurt us. I think Selby and Jesse and them got to start on the top, and Hauser, and they was able to pass a lot of cars. But we finally got up there, and it was definitely making some good speed. Just came up a little bit short at the end. Had a little bit of damage after that last hill, but like I said, we're take third, and definitely proud of our teammates that ran good.
Well, you should be proud of yourself. I mean, as well, you guys ran hell of heat races. You ran a great time. It was a great time watching you guys put things together for the prelims. And, this is, they were talking about the Spring Madness series here, or however we want to put this. Has a couple things to work on, but I will tell you that the racing was incredible. You guys put on one heck of a show. A lot of green flag laps put in here. Caution laps, the caution laps counting surprised me a little bit there, but I think it still, it amped it up there toward the end. And I think, finding your groove is what really happened and made that work. So Evan, congratulations on a P3 finish here, man. I know you got a lot of people to thank, but I want to thank you. And of course, Majulis for coming on board and sponsoring this series and helping these guys get their first one out of the way. Congratulations, first and foremost, from Signature Esports and all of them for your 1-2-3 being a Majulis Speed Shop setup. That's incredible. So that's from me to you. And now your turn for your shout outs to the rest of the world and all your sponsors.
Thank you. Yeah, we like I said, we always like giving back to events and other races, and helping put up money back into the community you race for. So we always try and do that with any race or series. And obviously, I thank everyone at CFME Sports, Majulis Speed Shop. Had a lot of cars racing tonight and a lot of good runs. And congrats to Sylvie and Jesse on their runs also. And then I think Sweet Victory Apparel, ShotFurry22.com, Captain Morgan, Tattoo Defense, and everybody who put on this race for us, and you for broadcasting.
It was a ton of fun, man. You're gonna have to go back and watch it. I got hyped up and I was excited. It was a ton of fun, brother. It was. You guys made it look incredible, and it was great. So, Evan, much love. Good luck on the rest of your races. Hopefully, we'll see you back for the next one.
Yep, thank you.
That is him. That's your pro driver. Evan C. gets it done in third, and we appreciate that. We appreciate everybody being out there. Matt Selby, the thing didn't do its thing, so Matt gets there's all of Matt's stuff. So apologies about it. When we were interviewing Matt, he didn't have his overlay wasn't showing up for me. Former NASCAR Heat Pro League driver for Stewart Haas Esports, Louisville, Kentucky. Matt Selby, right there on the bottom of your screen. What a great time that was. That was a great job for CFM Esports out there. Chat, great run by all of them. Thank you very much to everybody out there. Thank you, Dan. Much love. Thank you for everybody out there. Congrats to all the drivers. Congrats to all the fans. You guys were awesome, and I appreciate you very much. Make sure that if you have not done so, you reach up, you hit that like button, you hit that follow button, you subscribe for more content on YouTube, hit the notification bell when you let you know go live, and we'll do more of this stuff coming up very soon. Thank you to all the sponsors. Again, one more time, Majulis Speed Shop. Make sure that you check out Hunt the Front podcast. You see it on your screen right now. Make sure you check out the Jang on Twitch. Make sure you also check out the Amish Ace on Twitch as well. All those links were popping up in chat. I want you to go follow them. I want you to go check them out because it's important to the drivers. It's important to these series that these sponsors get everything that they do. If you want to be a driver out there on a sim rig, well, there's only one place to go, in my opinion, and that's iRacing. Go to iRacing.com. Sign up today for your next adventure into sim sports. You get a lot of free content early on to get through your rookie license, and it's going to be a great time for you to get out there and do some dirt racing with all these fine folks. Be good, be safe, be kind to one another, folks. My name is Jason. Signature Esports is the platform. Thank you very much to everybody for being out there, and I, of course, thank you to all of our sponsors, all of our affiliates, and all the folks that are out there. Make sure that you check out our Facebook page for more information on our sponsors as well, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.